Hello, online crew. Which one of you guys would like to up your game as an online marketer? For those of you that do and you want to increase your skill levels and be ahead of the rest, so stand out from the crowd, you want to listen to this video because I'm going to have some fun in the next 3 days in our coaching community with creating stuff for you guys to stand out from the crowd and continue to deliver value and just bring awesome content to your audience that you could start building an email address, list, or just get more connections in Messenger or whatever. So what am I talking about? Well, the headline gave it away. Lead magnets. So this video I want to share with you, and I'll get into that in a sec. Some people won't even watch this video because of the heading, like me, lead magnet. I don't need that. I don't need to know what that is. I just want to know how to build my business quickly online, those kind of things. And a word like lead magnet, people might even be confused by. But I'm telling you, if you are listening to this video and you're smart enough to press play and listen in, this could be something that's really powerful in your business, really powerful. And if you want to become a network marketer into an online marketer, whether you're ready for this right now, don't know, we'll talk about that. But it is something that you want to learn and know about and know how to create. And you can create these things for free, very easily, even with hyperlinks in them that go different places and all that kind of stuff. Like, it's not as difficult as you think. So I'm going to have fun sharing this in my coaching community today. But what I want to get across to you guys is all this sort of discussion about what is a lead magnet? Do I need one? Is it important in my business? I'm just new to this industry. Is this something I need right now? Is this going to speed up my business? All that kind of stuff. So we're going to have a discussion around that because I really want to try to get across to you how this could be of benefit to your business. But we also don't want you delving in this area if you haven't got some foundational stuff first. So there is a little bit of a, progression to lead to this. So let's have a chat about that. How is everybody today? Everybody sort of recovered from Easter. Not that there was much to recover because everyone's relaxing at home anyway, hopefully, except for our amazing essential workers who are still out there working. So I just hope everybody's, safe and well at the moment, wherever you are. Let me know where you are, what part of the world that you are tuning in from. Hello, Heather. How are you? I guess I should introduce myself. It's there anyway. My name's Helen Martin. I'm your online crew captain, and I am here to help this awesome community that we have here, which is full of entrepreneurs, home-based business owners, direct sellers, those in network marketing, MLM, and we are learning to leverage social media with modern online strategies to grow your business. So in this kind of business model, we could hassle our family and friends, but most of us don't want to. But more importantly, when we just have our warm market, we sometimes run out of people to talk to. So something that we all want to strive to do is have more people to talk to. So we can use social media and certain attraction marketing type strategies to help us talk to more people, okay? Because we can't actually build our businesses without talking to more people, can we? In whatever way that you may do that, traditionally or online, etc. So, hello, Heather. Good to see you here. Heather is everything in this community. Just to explain the emojis, the fish is from my free group. Some of you may be watching from there. So my viewership is split on these videos. We've got some watching from my business page, which are public, and I've got some watching from the free group, which is called Social Media Strategies for Home Business Owners. So those of you watching from the free group, you do need to click on the very bottom link for me to see who you are, so I can see Heather's name and Heather's beautiful face there. So we've got our free group, the palm trees for our community, the cruise ship is for those in my private coaching community. The anchor means she's a life member, and the wave means she's one of my new wave marketers, where we're diving deep into her business to help her build her business online successfully. Hello, Gloria. How are you? Life member of our coaching community. We've got Patricia on. Hello, Crystal. Crystal said hello to Henry, is the fish behind me. So he's my bot when I plug him in. Haven't plugged him in for a while, but thank you. Good to see you here, Crystal. Hello, Susan. Now, Susan, was it not your birthday? Yeah, I get mixed up with time zones. Was it yesterday, Susan? Let me know. But everyone say happy birthday to Susan. I'm pretty sure it was Susan's birthday, maybe yesterday. I'm in for tonight's start of the boot camp. Awesome, Gloria. We're going to have some fun. Hey, Mel, how are you? Crystal's in our coaching community as well. Your video is all breaking up. Oh, is that just for Heather, or is that for all of you? Let me know. It's crystal clear my end, so I'm not sure if that's Heather or whether it's me. Hello, Michael. How are you? I want to give a high five to Mike. Mike sent me a message yesterday. Those of you that were on my video yesterday, you might have heard me having a little bit of a whinge about how it was blissful on the farm. And then I came back home and I was on my computer for hours, and then I couldn't sleep because, you know, the blue light from technology does just stupid things to the melatonin in our brain, and the natural sleep cycles just goes completely out the window when we're on technology late at night. So I had forgotten with my brand new whiz-bang laptop or Mac that to put the blue light blocker back on. Do you guys all do that? You should have blue light, like getting rid of the blue light at night. So just go and Google it if you don't know how to do it. It's pretty simple, but go and make sure that you dull down those blue lights at nighttime on your technology and your phones, because that's what messes with your head and you can't sleep. So thank you for reminding me. High five, Mike. Really appreciate that. So I did it to my phone as well. I thought I had it on my phone, but it wasn't turned on again on my phone. Hey, Terry, Mel, whoop. I couldn't find this on my computer, only my mobile. Oh, I'm not sure why that is. Mike, I'm so excited for the boot camp. Good morning, Judy and Bob. Doing better. Had a really tough morning. Oh, sorry to hear that, Crystal, but good to know you're doing awesome. Hello, Susan. Susan's one of our new wave marketers as well. So was it your birthday? I haven't caught up with the comments yet. Hello, Cynthia. How are you? Beth, good to see you on. We've got Tina here as well. Hello, Terry. You need Helen Crew captain in your life. Hello, Chinta. How are you? Good to, oh, you've changed your profile picture. You're all covering up. Hello, Jamie, Judy and Bob. Got you on the big screen. Yeah, they plug me into their TV and have me life size. It's quite funny. Hey, Gloria, how are you? From Susan. Your video is much better now. It was a bit blurry, but all good now. Interesting. Hey, Suzanne and Don, how are you? How's your health, Don? Are you okay? I hope you are. Hello, Edith. Found it now. Hello, Sarah. Good to see you on. Yes, very quiet and peaceful. Thank you, Helen and crew. So big happy birthdays to Susan. Hello, Charlene. Good to see you on. So let me get on to the content. I could just talk to you guys all day, but I better move on to the content for today, because coming up in less than 45 minutes, we've got day one of the Lead Magnet Bootcamp in my coaching community. Anybody is welcome to join. It's only $1 to join the coaching community for a 3-day trial. You can have a little poke around, work out if you want to stay. If you don't, that's okay. You can leave. So for the next 3 days, we're doing a Lead Magnet Bootcamp. But the purpose of this video is actually to share with you what that's all about. What does it mean? Do you need one? What's the benefit of having one? So I really want you to grasp this, because if you want to become an online marketer, not just a network marketer, but you actually really want to build your business online, this can be a really, really useful tool for you. But whether you're ready for it or not is another thing, okay? So what is a lead magnet? So just let me explain, because it's a marketing term. It's not a network marketing term. It's an online marketing term. So there's different language when you start moving into the online world, and lead magnet is one of those things. So a lead magnet is a piece of value that you offer. So that could be a variety of different things. It could just be a PDF document, as simple as that. Could be a little ebook, could be just a video, could be a video series, it could be a report, any of those kind of things that you've put together and you give away for free in exchange for something. So that something in its traditional form in online marketing is an email address. But these days, with things like Messenger, you could just become a new contact in Messenger and then you get their email address after. It doesn't always have to lead to building an email list. But if you're serious about building a business online, you want to be building an email list. You really do. So it gives you the opportunity. Let me give you some examples, depending on the industry that you're in. So you might be in the health and wellness industry. So a lead magnet for the health and wellness industry could simply be a PDF document that you've put together, and it's 5 snacks under 100 calories. So you list off 5 snacks and under 100 calories, and maybe you've got the recipes for them. That might be a bit more than 1 page, but maybe that's a little ebook. It might be, let's pick another industry. Let's say you're in makeup. So you might have a little, just 1-page PDF of 5 tips to make your face look thinner with makeup or something like that. And it might be one, have your blush lines or whatever, I don't know much about it. So I'm just making stuff up. You could be in the weight loss industry. So it might be, 5 tips to exercise from home, or 5 tips to exercise without having to be a slave to the gym. And you might have, or 5 exercise tips just using household items. And you could be picking up bags of sugar or your laundry or using a chair. I use chairs for tricep dips. Do you know what I mean, guys? When you got your hands on the chair and you do tricep dips for your tricep muscle there, like you just use a household chair. Like you might have 5 tips to exercise from home. You don't need to be a slave to the gym. What else could we do? If you're in the finance industry, 5 tips to, something to do with the finance industry. Just valuable content that people might want to get access to, and you give it away for free in exchange for something else. It might be, at the moment, it might be, 5 tips to help boost your immune system. And you've got 5 tips that you don't even have to know the content. It doesn't have to be original content. You can go to Google and get the answers, put it in a little pretty document, which is what I'm teaching people to do for free, mind you, like the document for free. There's free software, there's free tools, and I teach you how to create this stuff for yourself. And it's all free. So you can buy paid versions of software and get even fancier if you want, but you really don't have to. Okay, so that's what we mean by a lead magnet. If you've got a bit of information, it might be a little ebook. So it might be 3 or 4 pages in a little digital sort of downloadable PDF that, somebody can print out if they want to. So that's essentially what a lead magnet is. It is giving value of some sort, but it's actually a physical resource that people can read, take, interesting tips from, and those things. So that's basically what a lead magnet is. Okay, do you need one? So let's answer that. My question to you is, how do you want to build your business? So if you just want to build your business the traditional way, by networking and messaging people and just, doing the hard yards, like that, then maybe not. But when we say, do you need one? I don't think there's anybody that couldn't benefit from you providing free value. Does that make sense? So you could all create one, giving out a piece of value. Gosh, you could type something up on Word and turn it into a PDF document. There's prettier ways that we're going to do it, and that's what I'm going to teach in my coaching community over the next 3 days. We're going to do PDFs. We're going to do ebooks. We're going to do video series. Like we're going to look at it. We're going to look at it all. Like some will be more advanced than others. Not everybody's going to be ready for like a video series type thing. But you could all create something of value and give it out to people and increase your opportunity to build relationships. Okay. So whether you actually need one or not, I don't know. I don't know what you're doing in your business. I don't know what you want to offer. I don't know if you want to build in the warm market or the cold market. If you just want to build in the warm market, then you might not need something like that because you're already connected to your warm market. But if you want to expand your audience, go out to the cold market, use social media and the internet to its absolute sort of maximum and go out to the cold market and offer little pieces of value, it would be awesome. because you can give a piece of value out to somebody in the cold market and get their email address and start building a relationship with them. So as I said, it doesn't have to be building email addresses. It could just be messenger contacts. Just could be new contacts in your messenger. So there's simple ways that we can do things, and then there's more elaborate online funnels that we can build as well. So you need to work out where you're at. You might not have many skills in the online world. So you're like, hey, you to back up, Helen, I need the easy path. Or some of you might be more experienced and it's like, no, I want to create my resources and I want to build my email address. How do I go about that? So it depends where you're at in your journey as to whether, you need one or not. But I think everyone could benefit from one. Whether you need one or not, I don't know how you're building your business. So that's up to you. But I think everyone could benefit from having a lead magnet of some sort. You could have multiple lead magnets. You could give out multiple pieces of awesome value. You could do this on a personal profile. You don't even need a business page to have a really cool lead magnet for your friends. So you could have, you just might want to help people in building their immune system with what's going on at the moment. So you might have a little, PDF document that you've created, but it looks professional. Like, I'm going to teach you how to be more professional with this and, have visuals and graphics and stuff like that. But things that you also have to watch out for with all of that kind of stuff, and, give it out to your friends, free sort of value. And then somebody might share it with somebody, or if it's attached to, put your email address and get it, then you could start building your email database. So there's lots of benefits of sort of having one. So the third question I have is, what is the benefit of having one? So one, you're seen to be a problem solver. When you create something of value and give it out to people, you are helping people solve their problems. Well, hopefully that's the content that you've provided. You've got 5 tips to do this, or, it's something, how to do something that's going to help somebody with a problem of theirs. So you're seen as a problem, solver, a solution provider, which helps build your know, like, and trust factor. It helps build your brand. When you're branding yourself in a certain way and you provide documents, lead magnets that are relatable to how you've branded yourself, you are elevating your brand big time. So it helps elevate your influence. It helps elevate your brand. It helps elevate you as seen as somebody as an expert when you're able to produce these pretty cool documents that look pretty flashy, but they're actually really quite simple to put together when you know how. It's the when you know how that, you don't know what you don't know, do you? Okay, so it helps build your brand. Helps you build an email address if it's attached to that kind of funnel, which I would recommend that you do. So if you want to give out something of valuable, we're making an exchange here. Either connect with me in Messenger as a very minimum, or I'd like your email address, please. And then you can keep building the relationship up from, email marketing and those kind of things. What else did I have? You're nurturing a relationship with somebody that you may not have had a relationship with before. If a stranger from the cold market opts into your lead magnet and they become on your email address, they become on your email address, you know what I'm trying to say, then you can start nurturing that relationship. Because remember, at the end of the day, guys, people do business with people. Not things, not objects, not products, not ingredients of your products. They really don't care. They make a purchase decision on something that they really believe will benefit them. So if you're the one providing the value and solving people's problems and giving good information out there, the time, at the time that you're creating valuable information and lead magnets and things like that, you are building up the know, like, and trust factor, because that's who people do business with, people that they know, like, and trust. You can, I'm not saying you can't put a Facebook ad out there and be sort of kind of faceless to somebody that people go and check you out. Guys, don't be disillusioned that even if you put a really good Facebook ad out there, that they're not checking out the person that's behind the ad. So, your business pages, the value that you're providing, those kind of things. For those of you that are doing ads, some of you may not be that experienced yet. And you don't have to. You can build organically if you want to. You could still do this as an organic measure through a personal profile, giving out a value, but you can't be seen to be building a business on a personal profile because it offends against Facebook policies and you are risking getting your Facebook page shut down. So I say that with caution because it depends what value you're providing. But if it's, tips to get healthier or tips to boost your immune system or 5 finance tips in, their financial crisis or, 5 ways to wear jewelry to make you look thinner, you know, whatever the industry that you are in, makeup, whatever, you can all come up with tips and strategies that are beneficial to, you know, to your audience. The thing about a business page, though, is it's highly targeted. So the next question is, at what stage of your business do you need one? You can give helpful information out to your family and friends on a personal profile to a lead magnet if you want to. Okay, you can if you want to. The benefit really of doing it on a business page is that you know your target market, you know who your perfect prospect is, you know who your customer avatar is, and you are pitching to that person, building the relationship with that person who hopefully one day will buy something off you. So it's very, very laser focused from a business page. So on a personal profile, it might be a good warm and fuzzy that we're providing some nice things and some useful information to our friends and family. On a business page, we can get a little bit more professional with it, but when we know our target market and whose problems that we're solving and what information we're providing and the value that we're giving them, and it's really laser focused, like you know what your brand is and who you're serving, that's when it becomes really cool. Okay, that's when it's become a really, really good benefit to you and your business, your professionalism, raising your influence on social media, your credibility, your following, your audience, all of those kind of things. So at what stage in your business do you need one? If you're on a business page and you have no branding, you don't know who you're targeting, you don't know who your customer avatar is, you don't know what problems you're solving, you are not ready to create lead magnets. Okay, because you just be wasting your time, because you're just creating stuff and spending time and energy on creating things that is going out to anybody and everybody, and it's not going to hit the mark very well. So they work extremely well when you've got a branded business page. Branding is a whole nother conversation. So hopefully you've sorted out your brand. If you don't, my branding course is starting again on April the 20th. I think it starts on my birthday. Yeah, April 20th. So you can go to my website, helenmartinonline.com, and just have a look at the Build Your Brand on Facebook, and just have a look at the details there, whether it's something that you need or not. But you've got to know your brand first, guys, before you go and creating lead magnets, unless it's something that you're just doing for fun for your family and friends on a personal profile. So just put it into perspective as to the benefit of it and the energy that you want to go to. But you wouldn't want to be creating lead magnets for a business page if you don't have your branding sorted out, you don't know who your customer avatar is, you're not sure in your target market. You've got to sort that stuff out first, okay? Now, the last question, what did I have? How do you create one? So there's lots of different software, really cool software, and I'm providing, like all the training that I'm providing in the next 3 days is mainly from free resources. That's what I like to do in my coaching community. So I'll be sharing my screen with you, and we will be building out these things together over the next 3 days. So you're going to have some pretty cool tools up your sleeve by the time that we finish this particular boot camp. So it's going to be fun. I love doing fun and creative stuff like that. That's really, it's quite easy, but you don't know what you don't know. So I'm here to teach you the know. Does that make sense? So anybody is, but it is being delivered in my coaching community. So all the details for that is up above. You can join for $1 for a 3-day trial. You're not locked into anything. If you like what you see, like I've probably got about $5,000 worth of training, if not more, in there at the moment. That's all available to you when you get into the coaching community. That's changing in the future, but at the moment, it's still available to everybody that gets into the coaching community now. Okay, so are you excited to, you know, to learn, guys? Those of you that are in the coaching community, because it's going to be pretty cool. Helen, I'm getting worried about the package I sent you. I can't track it out of US. Crystal, I wouldn't be worried about deliveries. Couriers aren't delivering. I'm sure it'll turn up, Crystal. The world is not normal, so things are going to take a lot longer. So give you an example of that. I ordered one of the prizes for the video challenge contestant on the 3rd of April. I got an email yesterday that had been dispatched. I was like, I ordered it on 3rd of April. And now you're telling me it's been dispatched? Like it's taken that long just to leave where it needed to leave. So things are not normal, Crystal. Please don't worry. I'm sure it'll turn up, whatever it is. I'm sure it's amazing and it will turn up, but a lot of the courier companies are just not delivering. Their employee numbers are down, all that kind of stuff. So I'm sure it'll be fine, Crystal. Please don't worry. Gloria, I need to create an ebook for gardeners who ask me the same thousands of questions every year. So that's a really good indication of she needs a lead magnet. If you're getting the same question over and over again on a particular topic that people know that you are good at, that would be a really good time to go, I need a resource that you can just send people instead of saying the thing. If you're saying the same piece of advice over and over and over again, you're helping people with something that you are repeating over and over and over again. Create a lead magnet and collect people's email addresses for your knowledge. So if Gloria's, what was it? She said thousands of questions every year. She's obviously known as somebody who's knowledgeable in that area. So Gloria definitely is ready to create a resource to send to people to just, quickly, get that information out to people. Hey, Lynn, how are you? Good to see you on. I have lots of ideas. Ideas are good. I was saying hello there. How could you not want one? Sounds amazing. The thing, though, with the lead magnets, they're amazing. They're helpful. They're valuable. Help build your brand, your influence and all those kind of things. Just be sure to concentrate on the right things, guys. Now, what I mean by that is lead magnets aren't very good for you if you don't have an audience of some sort or you're not building your audience. Because who's going to want your lead magnet if nobody knows it's there? Who wants a lead magnet if nobody's asking the questions? Who's going to opt into a lead magnet when you don't even have a following yet? So put it into perspective with what you're concentrating on. Do you have an audience at all? Do you have a business page? Do you have any fans and followers? Or are you known for something on your personal profile? Then you might be able to bring it in there and just be helpful to people at the moment with tips and stuff like that. But if you're collecting email addresses, if they're not in the target market of what you ultimately want to sell people from your business, is that going to serve you well? Okay, so they're all the things that you need to think about. You could put lots of things out to your personal page of tips to be healthy, tips to be this and tips to be that. But are they in your target market for your network marketing business? If they're not, then you're kind of wasting your time. Other than being helpful, let me retract that. You can just be helpful, which is just building up your likability and know, like, and trust factor, because you never know who's watching, guys. You never know who's watching. So Susan, yes, I need a couple. And some of you may be affiliated with other businesses that have their own lead magnets. So use those as well. You don't have to create your own. If you're affiliated with a kind of a business or something that has their own lead magnets, tap into that. If they're really professionally done looking documents or ebooks, or they've got videos or whatever, you can tap into other people's lead magnets. You don't have to create your own. Okay. Beth, I've been reading Magnetic Sponsoring again the second time around after doing the boot camps. It's making much more understandable. Yeah, so a lot of this is coming from that book from Mike Dillard, and this is his business model. This is how he made 60 million. This is where it all starts, giving out value in exchange for an email address or a contact or something like that. I'm thinking of a video series and an ebook. So the other side of it is how we put all of that together and whether you've got the resources to do that. So that's all the kind of stuff I'll go through in the boot camp as well, Crystal. Message me the deets on the other groups to learn about what you're teaching, Helen, or hey, Terry, if you go to my website, which is helenmartinonline.com, the details for the branding course, my coaching community, my free video series, it's all available on my website. So helenmartinonline.com. So that'll be a good spot to start. Stephanie, I'm already in, right? Do I need to pay another $1? No, you're already in, girl. So anybody that's already in the coaching community, you're already covered. Okay, gotcha. Thanks for the friendly reminder. Excited. Oh, Sean on. I missed him along the line. Hello, Sean. I'm thinking of a Boost Your Health video series. I'm getting some ideas for an ebook. Awesome. Hello, Sean. On your personal profile, you can entice them to get more information on that topic over. Well, you could, if they're your target market. That's what I would say. Like, you know, one of those questions before, at what stage in your business do you need one? You wouldn't want to do one unless you know your target market, your customer avatar, what problems you're solving, what you're offering, where you want to lead people to. What is it at the end of the day that you want to sell? And then work backwards. So if the people hanging out on your personal profile are potentially people in your target market of what you ultimately want to sell, then yeah, you could. So it all comes down to who you want to target, because you don't want to put your information in front of the wrong people. You're going to waste your time. So where is your target market? Where are they hanging out? If they're your friends and family, cool. If they're not, then concentrate on the business page and going out into the cold market and all those kind of things. It's just endless, guys. It's endless. But there's heaps of potential here. And I've got to go because in 15 minutes time, we're doing day 1 of the Lead Magnet Bootcamp. So those of you that are already in my coaching community, I will see you over there in 15 minutes. Those of you that are not, that would like to join us, the link is above. It's just $1 for a 3-day trial, and you can have a look at all the training that I've got in there. There is just so much for you to learn if you want to become, you know, a really good online marketer. And the, you know, it's all about the practical training. That's the difference. I'll share ideas with you here, but actually in the coaching community, I share my screen and I teach you actually how to do things. That's the big difference. It's the how. Okay. So, yep. See you in 15 minutes. Charm, I should really get on top of this. Oh no, shame on me. I've been slacking off. There's always time to you know, shift gears and get back on it. And while people are in isolation, you're at home and you've got time to learn because you're not out as much as you should. This is the kind of stuff that you should be getting your teeth into. Just stand out from the crowd. Do things that are different than what everybody else is doing online. Brand yourself, elevate your influence. You know, it's people with influence that are successful. People follow successful people. People buy things off people with influence, rightly or wrongly. They might be somebody who's dodgy influencer, but people will still buy things off that person because they're an influencer. Start raising your level of influence on social media and online, and that will flow through to, you know, whatever business it is that you are building. Okay, it's all about you building your influence, your brand, because you are not your network marketing company. You don't own it. You don't have any control over it. They can pull the rug from under you in a second if they want to. They can kick you out in the business if they want to. You don't own that. You own you. You are you. You can build a very powerful brand and sell whatever you want throughout your lifetime. You could go in different directions. You could add different income streams once you build your own brand. So think of the Oprahs and the, you know, the Tony Robbins of the world, like Oprah. I've said this many a time. Oprah holds up a pen and it goes flying off the shelves. Oprah promotes a car. It goes flying off the shelves. Oprah promotes a particular book. It goes flying off Amazon shelves. It's not what she's promoting. It's because she's her. People know, like, and trust her. People do business with people. People do business with you. Elevate your profile, guys. Elevate your influence. Give good value. Get people to learn to love, know, love, and trust and like you, and hang off your every word. Okay, it just takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. All right, now I've really got to go. Awesome. Sorry, so grateful I'm not working anymore. I can learn all day. Yes, you can. Absolutely, Beth. It's in the book, isn't it? You Inc. You're learning, Beth. It's good to see. Terry, God is good. Absolutely. Be yourself, influence others, brand yourself and not the company. Sean's just nailed it there. We're going to leave it on that point. Yeah, and don't follow the crowd. Lead it. So, you know, create your own sort of resources. Stand out from the crowd. When you offer everything that when you offer exactly the same as what everybody else is offering in your business, like, there's no brand for you. There's no different resources. There's nothing else that makes you stand out from the crowd. Why would people do business with you over somebody else? We're trying to build your brand, okay? And lead, not follow. Okay, got to go. I'll see you same time tomorrow. Bye, everybody.